What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy, Marlon. We are back at it again with another edition of the show. Thank you guys so much for the tremendous support on the channel as of late. I really do appreciate it. If you're brand new to the channel, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have surrounding PlayStation and Xbox. Oh boy. So, well, it is finally over. Obviously, this past week have been a crazy week for PlayStation and also Xbox. There's been a lot of back and forth between Sony and Microsoft with the battle of the Activision Blizzard King deal. And, you know, Sony exposed themselves on certain emails and the back and forth battle between Phil Spencer and Jim Ryan and all the stuff that actually came out pertaining to Microsoft trying to buy everybody, right? 100 plus between game devs and publishers. And yeah, they were trying to buy every single studio / publisher out there. And so now, you know, even the stuff with Matt Booty coming out saying that they're trying to spend Sony out of business and what have you. So it's been a crazy ride. It's been a crazy ride. And it's funny because myself as well, I've been thrown under the bus, you know, numerous times. And that's all right, you know, about certain things pertaining to what's actually going on and what's taking place. And it's interesting because I saw a tweet from a well-rounded journalist, and there's no right or wrong way to actually say this. I mean, this is legit what's happening, right? Where you have this influx of Xbox fans that for some reason they get like really super defensive when it comes to this ABK deal or just Microsoft in general. And one would really sit there and think like, well, what's going on? Because the fandom side of things is understandable because there's always been fanboys. There's always going to be a console war. Like, it's never going anywhere, right? And so it's crazy because it's like, well, here you are on one end basically talking about what's going on and giving your thoughts about what's going on, whether it's very passionate or non-passionate or whatever the case may be. And then here you are getting dragged into the crosshairs. And yeah, people are just pissed off. Like, so it's like if you're saying something positive, then it's like, okay, great, right? Because you're saying something positive towards the situation. Then if you're disagreeing with the situation, oh man, it's not going to be good for you at all. It's just a bad situation all around. And so it is finally over with. This past week, man, it's been a crazy ride. And so we're waiting on the injunction to happen. Obviously, 4th of July is coming up, I believe, which is what, Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. So no. Is it Wednesday? Let me check my dates. Make sure that I'm not Tuesday. So they could 4th of July is Tuesday. So they should be able to make some type of decision apparently on Wednesday. If they don't come to a decision on Wednesday, then it could get dragged out to possibly, I don't know, maybe next week, next week after this week. I mean, the point of the matter is I don't want this thing to be dragged out anymore. And if Microsoft can't seem to get this deal to go through, then they have to pay Activision Blizzard King $3 billion, you know, in penalties and fines and whatever the case may be. And while $3 billion is basically chump change for Microsoft, I mean, that's not necessarily a lot of money, but yeah, if the deal doesn't go through, they're going to have to pay them the $3 billion. And maybe Activision is going to pull themselves out of this whole debacle and go somewhere else, or just, I don't know, stay put. Because, man, it's been grinding like axe. I mean, this constant back and forth. Microsoft themselves exposed themselves about who they really are and where they really stand in terms of the games and in terms of what their overall future is and plans are. And so my thing is, and I've said this numerous times, is the games, right? The games is what I am concerned about. The games is what we should all be concerned about at the end of the day. Nothing else really matters in the grand scheme of things. And so we really have to really barrel down on that stuff, right? Because if you look on the surface, Microsoft just flip-flopping all over the place. Actually, there's a report that I really want to talk about tomorrow, but I'm going to kind of tease a little bit of it in this stream today. Happy Sunday to everybody. God bless you guys. Thank y'all for coming. But yeah, we're boiling up to the major topic that you see. Trust me, it's not clickbait. This is a situation that's going on right now, and there's some evidence to actually back this up. So we're going to dig into the topic, I promise. So we're building up. We're just doing a quick recap of what's going on and what's been happening. But to get back on course here, yeah, it's literally crazy, because on one hand, we have Microsoft and we have Satya Nadella literally coming out and basically saying, well, I want to just end Xbox exclusive games. You know, I want to end exclusivity altogether. And then Phil Spencer, you know, coming out, you know, saying that, hey, he wants to keep games on PlayStation in terms of like Call of Duty is concerned. And then now we're hearing a report now between the whole Activision Blizzard King preliminary thing going on, and also with this actual, you know, Blizzard, not the Bethesda ZeniMax situation, like with the games coming to PlayStation, like what games are going to be coming to PlayStation, what games are going to just be exclusive to Xbox. And Phil Spencer said, oh, well, it's going to be on a case-by-case basis. And then he refrained from that. So now you just want to keep everything strictly exclusive. I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I am so happy that this ABK deal is finally coming to a close. Like, this is over with, because you're making yourself look stupid. You know what I mean? Like, it's like these companies, they just be flip-flopping. It's like one hand, they say one thing, and then the other hand, they're doing something completely different. It's like, okay, which one is it? Is it a case-by-case basis for Bethesda games, like you originally said? Or you're now just changing your tune because the water is very, very hot right now, and Satya is saying one thing about him just basically raising his concerns about exclusivity and blaming Sony for it, which I covered in my last show if you missed out on it. And it's crazy. You see what I'm saying? Like, this stuff will just mess with your head altogether, because on one hand, Satya is saying, listen, man, really and truly, I want the Xbox exclusivity stuff to end. Right? I just want it to end. But I blame Sony because, well, Sony is the start of all this, right? They're the ones that sit there and, well, get up all these third-party deals, inking all these third-party deals and getting all this stuff done. And so that snowball effect starting with Sony, and then now fueling everything from there. Now we are dragged into the mess. And it's like, okay, Microsoft, like, Sony started doing the third-party exclusivity, but you are also doing the same thing that Sony is doing. You're getting deals for Game Pass, right? You know, some publishers are paying top dollars for their games to be in Game Pass. You're paying developers top money to get stuff into Game Pass. So it's a mixture of all, you know? So it's like, you can't just point the finger at one person or one company or one entity and be like, yo, no, you're the blame. You're the blame for this. No, bro, you're in there too. You're in the mix. It's a gumbo. You're in there. So it's just crazy, man. And it's been a long time since we've been through something like this. The games are taking longer than usual, and this is something that I can't. Dang if you do, dang if you don't. You know, like I'm in the crossfire, man, and it sucks. For my job, it sucks because I talk about this stuff every single day. and people get mad at me, bro. Like, and it's okay if people don't like me, but the truth is the truth. Like, I'm not the one that write up these articles. I'm not the one that's, going back and forth to get a $68.9 billion deal through. Like, I'm not the one that's doing all this stuff. I just want us to go back to the games, and the games are suffering. And that's all my point was. It's like Microsoft is focusing so much on this ABK deal and exposing themselves into the mix of things just to get this ABK deal through. Like, they'll do anything, right, just to get this deal through and just to see Sony fail. And it's like, man, can we go back to the 360 PS3 era? Even the PS4 and Xbox One era was good in terms of the sheer volume of games that we were all getting and playing. And it's like, man, can we get back to good competition in gaming and stop with all these acquisitions, major acquisitions? But no, people get upset. People get defensive and, oh, you a clown, and oh, you a fanboy. And it's just, it goes into this toxic thing that you just put it all in a box and just bury it. Like, it's just like, you can't, because Twitter, that's why I stay off of Twitter. I don't tweet as much. I just go on Twitter, just for the news, like to see what's going on, because most of the time the news and stuff, gets hit on Twitter first, and then it trickles down to websites and stuff like that. And so that's why I stay off of Twitter, because there's a lot of fake people, out on Twitter. There's a lot of people that's just very toxic and drama-fied. And so I just stay off of Twitter altogether. I try to lessen my tweets and lessen my duration on Twitter altogether, because it's just not good for your mental health, period. End of story. And so, going on the topic of discussion here, Xbox fans are paid by Microsoft. Wow, man. Wow. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Yes, I can believe that. You know why I can believe that? I'll tell you why. Because it just shows you how much of an OG I am, okay? I've been on this platform since I was 18 years old. 18. Okay, you can Google my age. You'll see how old I am. All right. I've been on this platform for almost, 18 years? It's been a long time. 18, 19 years I've been on this platform, going on 20. And it's crazy because, man, when you sit back and you look at everything, it's just like machinima back in the day, and how Microsoft was paying YouTubers to basically lie and say, oh, the Xbox One is so great, and it's this and it's that and all this type of stuff. And yeah, just being paid to lie, being paid to be fake. And I'm all about being transparent with you guys. Like, no company has ever reached out to me, right, to pay me to lie about something or to come up with something. Nobody has. You know what I mean? And I will never accept money from no company to go against what my beliefs are. Now, there's a lot of people out there that is getting that treatment, right? Where they're getting paid thousands of dollars. I remember the whole machinima thing. If y'all don't know what machinima is or was, it's basically a MCN, right? A MCN multi-channel network. They pretty much take a cut of your money, and in return they give you like music and free music, like royalty free music and stuff like that, and they send you like review copies here and there. So I was a part of machinima, so I was seeing a lot of the fraudulent stuff that was going on back then, where Microsoft was just paying people to talk about the Xbox, paying people, I forgot what game it was. And so this is something that's been happening since day one, right? And one would say, oh, you're being paid by Sony. Man, listen, bro, my little 50,000 subscriber channel, really? Like, bro, Sony has never gave me a dime, not a dime, to talk about anything. Who am I? I'm just a regular Joe, just a regular guy. I'm not nobody special. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a humble person. I never put myself on a high pedestal or anything like that. So Sony has never given me any type of money to say anything, or Microsoft has never given me any type of money. Nintendo has never given me any type of money when I was a Nintendo brand ambassador back in the day. So people have it to say, oh, well, oh, you're a Sony fanboy and this and that, or you're Xbot and this and that, so you must be paid. Well, there's some truth to it. There's some truth to it. Just not me, though. Now, check this out. Now, this report here, I really wanted to kind of highlight a couple of things here because this is crazy, man. And it really shows you how the Xbox fan base, how they get really, really, really defensive. Okay. During this whole ABK, Microsoft versus FTC. I mean, defensive to the point it was like, man, if you're not saying something positive, even though it's negative, even though Microsoft is exposing themselves, if you're not saying anything positive, bro, you're in trouble. And that's just like with me, like I got to be walking on eggshells on my channel. Like I can't even say anything, bro. I can't even say how I really feel without people just getting upset. Like, oh, you just this. Oh, you just hating on Xbox. Oh, you're this, you're that. Oh, yeah. You're just a hater. You're a fanboy. And it's just like, bro, can I just be a concerned gamer? Can I just be in the middle of this situation? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I mean, the messages, the tweets, the DMs, the emails, the threats. And it's just like, bro, like it's video games. Like, why are we taking this to a whole nother level? Like, why are we taking this so personal? Like, it's just video games. You see what I'm saying? And people don't understand me as much as I think they do. Like, I mean, people watch my shows. People say they claim to love my shows so much, but they don't understand, like, bro, when you see me start getting into high gear, raising my voice and stuff like that, it's because I'm passionate about this stuff. I'm overly passionate about it, and it just grinds my gears when we're not focusing on what's more important here, which is the games. A lot of these games are taking longer than usual. Look at Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark ain't coming out no time soon, right? Perfect Dark, I'm going to be honest with you, 2026, possibly. I mean, the report from IGN said that the game is in early stage of development. Not only that, but Elder Scrolls, you know what I mean? 5+ years from now, we don't even know what platform that's going to be on. Indiana Jones, Everwild, State of Decay 3, Gear 6. A lot of these games we're not going to play on this generation of consoles. They're going to be on the next generation of consoles, right? They're going to be on the next Xbox, the next generation of Xbox, because they're taking longer than usual. And then not only that too, but we don't really get a lot of like progress on what's actually going on, which Microsoft, they started this whole Xbox developer type of showcase where developers can give us a little bit of insight on things of what's actually going on and everything. And it's cool, right? Because we get a little bit of insight to see the progress of the game. I mean, we haven't seen nothing on Perfect Dark yet, right? And it's crazy. Not only that, something that I've said on my channel, which I don't get credit for. And, you know, it's like, I'm not trying to say that I'm a prophet or anything like that, bro. But man, I've been saying this on my channel numerous times. Xbox fans, they get upset with me. Oh, you a fraud. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. Oh, you just trying to black. Oh, you're this. You're blackmailing. You're doing this. You're doing that. You're blah 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 blah. You know, and it's like GameSpot. All right, GameSpot basically echoed the same exact thing that I've said on my channel numerous times, but I don't get credit for it. GameSpot is going to get credit for something that I said, but that's okay, right? And what did I say? What did Marlon say? Because everybody always want to knock me down, bring me down. You know what I'm saying? They get so defensive. What did GameSpot say? Okay, stop announcing these games too early. Oh man, when I said that, oh, huge backlash, emails, DMs, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't even want to say some of the things. People cash at me money just to cuss me out. I mean, literally, like it's that bad. During this past week, I can't tell you how many emails I've gotten. I can't tell you the amount of DMs I've gotten. I can't tell you the amount of Cash App that I've gotten with like messages, like rude messages. And I'm like, bro, is it that serious? Like, is it really that serious? Like, you're talking like this and saying a whole bunch of stuff, calling me all type of names, calling me out of my name over this ABK deal, bro, which you're not getting a dime from this deal. You're not getting a dime. The only benefit that you're going to have as a consumer is having the games in a subscription service that you are paying for. But to sit here and call somebody out of their name or whatever you want to race, whatever, all because of this, it's crazy. And I get all of that, bro. Like, there's not an amount of money in the world that can help me to cope with all that negativity. You see what I'm saying? So I just ignore it. I'm like, look at this person spending $20 just to tell me to go screw you. Like, what? And there's more to it than just that. You know, I can't say it because of YouTube. You know, I'm some vulgar languages. Like, I'm just like, bro, really? You know what I'm saying? And then you start going to the family side of things, start injecting your, oh, go this or go do this. And I'm like, bro, really? You're going to donate $20 just to tell me that? Because you're mad because, well, Microsoft is doing this. Microsoft, it's not even that serious. And all I simply said was, listen, I want Microsoft to do better. Right? I want us all as gamers to come together like we used to and just focus on what's more important and call these companies out when they need to be called out. So in return, we can get better performance and better results for our hard-earned dollar. That is it. I'm not sitting here waking up, brushing my teeth, washing my face, taking a shower, right? And then just turn on my camera and just want to be, you know, negative. Like y'all say, oh, you're just being negative. No, well, I mean, what do I get out of being negative? Like, there's not an amount of money in the world that can fulfill my mental state of mind. No, you think I love doing this stuff? You think I love having people emailing me and coming after me regarding my opinion or regarding the reports that we're getting? It's just not cool, man. It's not. But hey, it is what it is. Part of the job. Deal with it or walk away, right? So my thing is this to you guys. It's like, the same thing that I've been saying on the channel. I hear GameSpot saying it, right? Oh man, Microsoft needs to stop announcing these games too early. And that's what I said. Perfect Dark should have never been announced. Okay? Because clearly this game is not even in a showing state right now. They can't even show anything on this game. I think I was reading a report saying within the next 18 months from now, that's almost 2 years from now before they're able to even show you anything on Perfect Dark. And it's like, why announce Perfect Dark so freaking early? Oh, I said that 2 streams ago. Everybody was mad, clipping my streams. I even seen people going as far as making my mouth making horse sounds. You know what I mean? Like sound like a horse, like, I'm like, what the? Like, really? We got that much time on our hands? So you're calling me a pony because I'm saying that Microsoft is announcing these games too early? What? You see what I'm saying? It's just stupid stuff like that. And this is why I don't go on Twitter. This is why I just block people, mute people, because I don't have time for that stuff. It's like we're grown men sitting here, you know, taking the time out of our day doing stuff like this. Like, really, bro? And it's so funny. It's really, really so funny. What I do on my stream is what I do on my stream. And I do it out of love. I do it out of passion. And I also do it because I want to entertain you guys. So when you see me get on the fake phone call and pretend like there's somebody else on the other line when there's not, it's just to keep you guys happy and engaged in the conversation and what's going on. Like everything that you see me do, oh, Phil, this and that, it's all a part of the entertainment value that you get here that you probably not going to get with another channel. You see what I'm saying? But people take that out of context and they blow it up. And it's like, bro, like, can we just relax? Is it that freaking serious? Like, look at the situation that's going on right now. Nobody is happy on both sides. PlayStation Fans are in turmoil. Oh, y'all gonna love this, PlayStation fans. If you're watching and you're listening right now, Silent Hill 2 is not coming out till next year. We all thought that it was this year. It's not coming out till early next year. So there, I said it right there. Nobody is happy right now. Final Fantasy 16, okay, is labeled as a 6 out of 10 game. Listen, bro, I've told you guys numerous of times. I told you guys, right? Don't pay attention to reviews. You be the own judge to your own games. You be your own judge to your own games. Look at the game for yourself. This is the reason why I do gameplays on my channel, right? Do gameplay reviews on my channel so you guys can look at the gameplay, because the gameplay is what sells the game, right? So I tell you guys, oh, it's a 6 out of 10. Oh, well, maybe to that one reviewer, the game is a 6 out of 10. Oh, it's 30 FPS at 720p. It's a bad game. Oh, it's melting PS5s. Oh, it's a bad game. No, frame rate and resolution does not make a game a bad game. That's performance. I keep telling people that. Just like how people was labeling Starfield as a bad game because it's at 4K 30 FPS. Whoa, 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 whoa. How are you going to sit there and say, oh, Starfield is a bad game? Well, first of all, the game ain't even out yet. Second of all, this has to do with performance. And third of all, you haven't even played the game. You don't even give the game a chance. You see what I'm saying? So it's just freaking crazy, right? But all of a sudden, oh, because Final Fantasy 16 is melting PS5s. Oh, shoot, it's melting PS5s. It's a bad game. It's crazy. It's freaking crazy, man. Oh, 720p, 30 FPS. It's terrible. It's a terrible game. What? Okay, bro. But this is what we're dealing with now in gaming. This is why gaming is the way it is right now. Nobody is taking the time out to look at the story, look at the characters, look at the combat, look at the sound and the overall package of the game, graphics and everything, and just critique the game. No. We're running with what IGN is saying about the game. We're running with what GameSpot is saying about the game. What about you? You're the one that's spending the $70. So if IGN said that the game is bad, for instance, if IGN said that Starfield is bad, or whoever, I'm not gonna buy it because IGN said it's bad. What? That's IGN's opinion. You know, you might buy Starfield and you might enjoy It's crazy, man. It's so freaking annoying. But let's get down to the more bizarre topic. I know it seemed like it's all over the place, but I guarantee you it's all going to be making sense. Let's get down to the bizarre topic at hand right now, which is going to raise a lot of eyebrows. And it's not surprising to me because I feel like, man, Xbox fans, the Xbox or the Xbox fan base, it seemed like they're just more angry than ever right now. And I don't know if it's because, well, they had one decent showcase. The Xbox showcase was decent. It wasn't terrible or anything like that. It's just that I wanted more Series X representation and I wanted gameplay from the whole situation across the board, because I feel like as Xbox fans, we are owed that. Microsoft owes us that, right? They announced a lot of these games from 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and we still don't have proper gameplay of these games. So of course, one would be upset and in turmoil on what's actually taking place. But let's talk about why the whole Xbox fans are being paid. And it makes sense to me why they're thinking that Xbox fans are being paid, or evidently because it's like, why so defensive? Why so serious? Like, what's happening? Like, you know, like at the end of the day, whether this deal goes through or not, the fact still remains, where's Everwild? Where's Perfect Dark? You know what I'm saying? Where's State of Decay 3? Like, these are the stuff that we need to be talking about. We're not talking about that stuff. All we're talking about is this ABK deal. And it's so freaking sad. We're talking about an acquisition that in the grand scheme of things, it's a process, and it's going to be a little time before we start playing the games in Game Pass. So can we just focus on what's more important right now? All right, so Marlon, take it away. Let's show everybody where this article actually came from and why we have such a title, because some people might say, oh, Marlon is clickbaiting. No, I don't have time to clickbait. This is the reality. Take it or leave it. Let's dive into it. All right. So as you guys can see on my shared screen here, do you see that? Do you see that? No, it's not clickbait. Look at that. Look at that. Xbox fans are paid, says former World of Warcraft designer. No joke. No joke. I mean, this article was typed up yesterday. This is coming from essentially sports, okay? And when I saw this, I was like, "What?" I said, "Man, this is crazy right now. This is freaking wild right now. Like, are you serious? Oh my God, Xbox fans are paid." I'm like, well, this kind of stems from the whole machinima situation, right? Now, listen to this. The aftermath of the FTC versus Microsoft case has been quite interesting, to say the least. It says that's because the situation is still far from being settled, as everyone is waiting for the results. While it's still a few days away, there's another piece of news that is spreading across social media rapidly that the Xbox community won't feel very good about it. All right. Now, coming down here, it says it seems like someone just got really affected by the recent concluded case between Microsoft and the FTC. And on behalf of Sony, probably that's why they end up sharing a tweet that could cause a major controversy on the internet, especially among the Xbox fanatics. What's even more interesting to note is that the tweet is made by someone who was previously associated with World of Warcraft. Now, the latter is the IP by Activision, the same publisher Microsoft is trying to acquire for $68.7 billion. Ex-World of Warcraft team leads reveals Xbox fans are not real. Wow. Do you guys agree with this? Do y'all see this? Xbox fans are not real, but paid bots by Microsoft. What? Y'all seeing this? This got to be a big joke. Let's do a poll. What do you guys think about what this ex-World of Warcraft team lead is revealing right now? Do you think that Xbox fans are not real, but are paid bots by Microsoft? Wow. I mean, this is kind of crazy right now, because I've been saying it for a very long time right now. Like, Xbox fans, for some reason, it's like they get so defensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, they get so defensive, especially during this whole ABK debacle. And it's just like, bro, like, wait, what? All right, so listen to this part right here, and then we're going to give our 2 cents on it, okay? Now, it says that Mark Kern, a Taiwanese American video game designer best known for being a team leader on World of Warcraft, recently took to Twitter to share his opinions on Xbox fandom. While dropping his tweet, he wrote that hardcore fans praising Microsoft aren't real. What? Same thing I've been saying. Same thing I've been saying for the longest time, but no, you're a hater. Bro, I'm like, why so defensive? Why so freaking defensive about Microsoft? Like, Microsoft ain't even dropping the games like they're supposed to, high quality stuff to match Sony. Why so defensive? Now, this is what he said, right? He said a lot of these Xbox fans are paid firms or bots. Rabid fan run, or Microsoft run, this is standard practice now in corporal warfare. Read Mr. Kern's tweet. Additionally, he also wrote that the ongoing situation will become far worse with AI. Now, this is crazy. This is crazy because I sat there and I'm like, bro, look at this right here. It said a lot of these Xbox fans are paid firms or bots. Like, this is crazy. This is freaking crazy. You know, as you can clearly see, he seems to be targeting those who are supporting Microsoft. See what I'm saying? You're supporting Microsoft through this whole thing. And I'm like, bro, like, why are we defending this stuff? Even the parts where they don't even need to be defended, you're defending them. It's like Microsoft can do no wrong. And it, you sit down and you think, and you're just like, wait a minute. I'm not shocked at all. I'm not shocked at all, right? So he's like, who are supported Microsoft. He says, while it's not exactly confirmed, the tweet could be indirectly related to the case between the Xbox maker and the FTC. It's not hidden from anyone that both PlayStation and Xbox lovers keep admiring their favorite consoles a lot. Yes, especially during this whole ABK deal. Guys, this is crazy. This is quite normal to witness on social media, given the fact that console wars is a thing now, as mentioned in recent case itself. It says, however, Kern's tweet might result in an unnecessary elongated controversy between the fans of Sony and Microsoft. This is crazy, bro. This is freaking crazy right now. So again, let's elaborate. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the stream. I need everybody to chime in on this one. I've been saying it, man. I've been saying it. I've been saying this whole time. Like, we have people that are ride or die people for Xbox, ride or die people for PlayStation. It doesn't matter what the case is, right? And it is what it is, right? Like, people are just like, oh man, I'm supporting Xbox to the end, whatever. But some of the things that actually came out, some of the emails that actually came out of this ABK deal, it's like, bro, are we really defending this stuff? You know what I mean? Like, for instance, Matt Booty's like, oh, we want to spend Sony out of business. I'm like, bro. And then you hear from Xbox fans like, man, like, Microsoft need competition. Like, we want Sony and Microsoft to compete together. But on the other hand, you're cheering this stuff on. So are you getting paid? I don't wrong this guy, this ex, World of Warcraft dev. I don't wrong him to think that, or maybe there's some evidence to tie in with this, but it's like, wait, what? Really? Is it that freaking serious that we got to accept money to be fake? It's like we have no integrity whatsoever. It's like, no. Let's accept the fakeness. Let's dig into the fakeness. And it's like, bro, we got to be real with ourselves, man. We have to be real. This entire freaking generation. Oh, let's go over some numbers here. Let's go over some numbers. All right. And then we have some other news that we're going to be tying into as well to kind of make this whole thing make sense. So this is coming from the Red Dragon out on Twitter. From the article, it isn't clear that Xbox has actually sold 21 million units to the gamers. This number could just be shipped to stores number, but it says right here that Series X and S sales surpasses 21 million units globally right now. So 21 million units globally. Congratulations to Microsoft. But the fact still remains, man. Once this is my biggest thing. Once this ABK deal goes through, I'm wondering if this is going to somehow skyrocket Xbox sales. I don't know. Only time will tell. But man, a lot of people was coming out of the woodwork during this whole ABK battle, during this whole FTC battle this past week. A lot of people coming out of the woodwork and being so freaking defensive. It's like, if you're not rocking with the crowd of what everybody is saying and cheering Microsoft on, yeah, you're going to lose a lot of subscribers. You're going to get a lot of negativity. You're going to get all type of threats in your emails and your DMs. Like, it's like, really, bro? Like, is it that serious? Is it that serious? No, it's not. It's just video games. You know what I'm saying? Like, this stuff ain't real. You know what I'm saying? You make it seem like, you wake up, eat, breathe, sleep, Microsoft and Sony. Like, bro, it's not that freaking serious. And I don't know, man. I just want this to be over with so that we can just finally get back to gaming, get this ABK deal done, whether it's going to go through or it's going to get blocked, and Microsoft can stop holding back and show us the game. Sony can stop holding back and show us the game. That's what I'm saying. It's affecting our industry because so many people are accepting money. If this is true, accepting money from these corporations to lie. I've even seen some tweets from some Twitter accounts, right, of people damage controlling for Microsoft. And I'm like, bro, are you getting paid? I mean, I'm talking about some higher ups, thousands of followers. and they're damage controlling every single thing. Like, you make it seem like Microsoft is a perfect company. They're not. There's always room for improvement. You know what I mean? It's one hand to sit there and be negative on every single thing. There's one hand where you can be like, okay, this is positive. Okay, this is negative. A mixture of both, right? And rightfully so. Same thing with Sony. Sony is not perfect. I'm always the one to call Sony out if I see something that's just not right. Like, Sony, watch, especially with this whole ABK deal situation where Sony is sitting there crying and stuff like that about Call of Duty. Rightfully so, because from Call of Duty alone, when it comes to PlayStation, it makes up a what? $800 million just in the US. $800 million just in the US. Worldwide, almost $2 billion in revenue for Activision. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a lot of money that's on the table. So the reason why I got upset with Sony was, I'm like, Sony, you can make your own Call of Duty. You know, look at X Defiant. Look how X Defiant is turning out. You know what I'm saying? There was another indie game that was built with the whole Minecraft engine or something like that. And that a lot of people were saying that that was good as well. And the reason why I got on Sony was, besides the money situation, I'm like, Sony shooting themselves short, basically saying like, oh, we can't, none of our studios can develop. Sony too. I don't want this to make it seem like it's just Microsoft. Sony too. At the beginning of this whole deal, Sony have exposed their own selves, you know what I mean, in the mix of this stuff, making themselves look weak, making themselves look defenseless, making themselves look like they don't have the world's most talented studios in the world, talented developers that can actually make a Call of Duty game or make a Call of Duty replacement or something like that for PlayStation fans, considering that they have so much dormant IPs or whatever the case may be. And it's like, wait, what are we doing here? So it's just like Sony too, man. Sony too, throughout this whole ride. It's finally over, guys. So we should know something this week by as early as Wednesday on what's gonna happen with this actual ABK deal, you know, and then we can move on with our lives, because I hope that this teaches Microsoft a lesson. Because back in 2019, they were sitting here having the itch to buy up every single thing. Sega even came out during this whole mix, like they were trying to buy Sega, and Sega was like, no, we're not ready to be, you know, acquired yet, type thing. Like, what? You're not ready to be acquired yet. And then they're like, we're gonna continue to work closely with Microsoft. And the rumor was going around for years that, you know, Microsoft was trying to acquire Sega or whatever the case may be. And so there is that. And also we got a report basically saying that, well, Microsoft was trying to buy Square as well. And I don't know if the whole Square thing would have worked out and Microsoft would have acquired Square. I don't think that it would have been a huge benefit for the Xbox fan base or for even Game Pass, because a lot of people don't like Square games. The same Xbox fans that is sitting here, oh, where's Final Fantasy 16 and where's this? And I'm pretty sure they're happy now that Final Fantasy 16 is not on Xbox, because they're sitting here making fun of Final Fantasy 16, saying the game is garbage and saying the game is a Game of Thrones game, saying the game is melting PS5, saying the game is a 720p 30 FPS garbage. It's a bad game. So I'm willing to safely bet that they wouldn't want this on Xbox to begin with. But you just see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are just like, oh, well, yeah, Marlon, yeah. Like, what? Huh? So what would happen if Microsoft go? That's what I'm saying. Like, Microsoft is just a wild freaking cannon. They're just they're just a loose cannon. They're just going around doing whatever they want to do. How about you do things the right way, like how Capcom do things, right? Reach out to the fans and ask them, okay, what games do you want to see, or what games do you want being remade, or whatever the case. You see what I'm saying? Like, go to the fans and ask them, what should we acquire? Like, what do you guys want? It's simple. Have a list of publishers that are available for sale if you want to sit there and have the itch to go around buying up publishers left and right. Like, you got to ask yourselves, like, okay, what should we do here? You know, have a list and have Xbox fans and gamers alike pick whichever one they want. because whichever one gets the highest votes, that's the publisher that they want, and that would translate into more sales for your Xbox console. Oh, I'm sorry, well, Microsoft don't really care about Xbox consoles, right? But yeah, more sales for Xbox console, more subscribers for Game Pass, and more growth for the overall ecosystem, right? So it's like, there's my point. But instead, you're going around like a loose cannon and just want to buy everybody. You want to buy everybody. It's like, what? How does that help the fan base? How does that help the subscription base to drive more growth? That's my point. But nope. I can't have a leg to stand on in any of this because, oh, Marlon is a Sony fanboy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Whatever. Let's go ahead here and let's dial in. So, couple things to note. This has come from Derek Strickland out on Twitter. Now, Derek Strickland is a Tweak Town's PR gaming editor and news analyst. And so the 9th gen versus the Switch in terms of sales and stuff. Now, overall lifetime sales, that is 125 million for the Nintendo Switch. All right, so that's some good stuff there. Yep. All right. 38.4 million for PS5 and 21 million plus for series consoles. All right. Now, you got to ask yourself this. We're 3 years into the generation now. This is the 3rd year of the generation. And it's like, okay, what is Microsoft doing while they're in 3rd place right now? What is Microsoft doing right now that could lead them into 1st place? Well, according to Microsoft, they're okay. They lost the console war. They already said it, cut themselves short like, oh, we already lost this console war. Like, we're not even going to even try. What we're going to do is we're going to try to acquire as many publishers as possible in hopes that that might offset some things. But again, it doesn't work that way, right? It doesn't. So there's that. Let's go ahead and touch upon this too. Now, there is something that I wanted to shed some light on. This is a brand new article, okay? And this has to do with Starfield. Now, Microsoft, on the other hand, they have a lot of things on the table right now pertaining to Starfield, right? There's a lot of things I've seen coming out, especially during this whole ABK situation and with the FTC exclusivity, things of that nature, especially around Starfield. And we know that AMD has partnered up with Bethesda and Microsoft, for Starfield. And so if you guys don't know, I wanted to enlighten y'all. AMD bundle is going to happen with Starfield with Ryzen 7000 CPU series. So if you go on Newegg's website right now, they are going to have some sort of AMD game bundle with Starfield. So if you buy any Ryzen 7000 CPU, you'll be able to get Starfield bundled with that. So I mean, rightfully so. They have done that numerous times with other games and other partnerships and stuff like that. So just wanted to highlight you guys on that as well, that there are, a bundle, a game bundle with Ryzen 7000 CPU. So let me know y'all thoughts. I know some of y'all are salty that they're just partnered up with AMD, for Starfield, and then they're not doing anything with NVIDIA. I mean, it is what it is at this point, right? So let's hope that the benefits of just them going with Ryzen and AMD, it's going to help the game, and it's going to help, the fidelity of the game, the performance of the game, and, bring out those rich pop-in colors that you guys actually are looking for. Also, I wanted to kind of talk about some other stuff. Yeah, so we did cover a little bit on the whole situation regarding Silent Hill 2. So Silent Hill 2 is coming early 2024. This is according to voice actor Luke Roberts, who replied next year, I believe, when asked about a potential launch date. So there's that. Okay, there's that. Because obviously we were hearing about some type of placeholder or something like that. pertaining to the game, I think for September 29th. So 2023, someone would say 2023 has been a great year for video games, or whatever the case may be. Some people would say, not enough from Sony, not enough from Microsoft, but it is what it is, right? I mean, yet we are in another year and we're constantly going back and forth regarding this ABK deal. So there is that, guys. Let me know y'all thoughts, man. Let me know y'all thoughts. I mean, this is just crazy. Xbox fans are being paid by Microsoft. Yeah. To lie and to be fake. Yeah, there's that. There is that. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. That is freaking allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly. That is crazy, man. I don't understand, man. The benefits. What are the benefits of taking this money from Microsoft if this is the case, right? To be fake, you know, just through it all. Like, you're not giving any proper feedback or anything like that. You're just like, yay, Microsoft, yay, let's go, yeah, and just all positivity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna call them out. You're not gonna be like, hey, you know what I mean? What is this? What is that? Some people are too scared. Some people, they're trying to protect their platform, right? Oh man, if I speak up, I might not get any more review copies. What? You worried about review copies when this is affecting everybody, bro? The decisions of these companies, the choices that they're making, and you worried about some review copies? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing, you know, because I need my relationship with Microsoft. So I'm not gonna say what? Man, you better call that stuff out. You know what I'm saying? You better stop being a fraud and call this stuff out. Stop worrying about review copies, because if people find out that you're getting really paid by any of these corporations, it's not going to go down well for you in terms of your fan base. Like, your fan base are going to be like, okay, yeah, we need to unsubscribe. Because, I mean, I'm going to be real with you guys. The least little thing right now, it's so easy to unsubscribe. The least little thing right now you say, you got to watch what you're saying, right? If you're not pro Xbox or pro Sony, bye your platform, because people are going to unsubscribe. Oh, you're just being too this. Oh, you just this. No, you just doing that, right? But to sit there and take money, that's a whole different ball game. It's crazy, man. It's just, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, man? That's why I just shut my mouth and just do my job. Do what I come on here to do, you know? So, let's see what you guys are saying here. So we have 223 votes. Please keep the votes going. 64 of you guys are saying that Xbox fans are not real. They're paid bots by Microsoft. Wow. All right, so we're in the Q&A portion right now. We're in the Q&A portion. Daddy O says, anyone who gets paid by any company, corporation to cape, yeah, you can't take them serious. That's true. Make sure you guys hit the like button, guys. Share the stream. It helps out the stream. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Man, I know it's been dry. That's what I'm saying. Like, during this whole ABK deal situation, nothing is good that's coming out of this stuff. We still got to wait. We still got to sit here and wait, man. Like, nothing good is happening. Man, I haven't been able to touch Final Fantasy 16, dude. I've been so busy, you know, family, everything in the mix. I haven't been able to even touch that right now, honestly. Like, it's been a ride for me. It's been a ride, you know, it's been a ride, man. But yeah, today is July 2nd. So this is a brand new month. So appreciate you guys last month. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. Hit the like button, guys, for me. Hit the share button. Subscribe if you're brand new. Any questions, any concerns? Nola, what's up? What's up, Nola? What's up? You guys are pretty quiet today, man. You guys are pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. James Jones says Bro Pony and Box Geeks. It says, come to PC, forget war. It's beautiful here. PC has both and more to their Hey, man, people are going to do what they're going to do, man. They're going to defend these consoles no matter what. Devs of Gaming says, what's new exclusives coming this month, July? Madden. I don't even know, man. I don't think there's nothing groundbreaking coming out this month, as far as I'm concerned. It says, hey, Marlon, what's going on at Microsoft? He says, who is the manager or who is the one making the decisions is crazy. I don't know. Oh, wow. The first member thing pops up this entire show. Says, hello, Marlon. It's good to see you. My man, Nighthawk, thank you so much for being a member for 32 months. Yeah, we got to get our members up, man. We lost a lot of gifted subs. So if anybody wants to help out our member community, feel free to do so. By, gifting a sub or whatever you guys want to help out our members. All right, let's see here. He says Sony dropped the pre-orders for the LeBron controllers, and I don't even care about that stuff, Nola, to be honest with you. Don't care about that. It is what it is. Like, I love LeBron, but I don't love the design of that stuff. Like, they can keep that stuff. I don't know what Sony is doing, honestly, bro. Missed opportunity with Spider-Man. Where is the limited edition PS5? Like, where's the limited edition Spider-Man faceplates? They still have not done that. I don't care about this LeBron James stuff. I don't know what they're doing, man. I really don't know. I said that the scary part is that these fanatics are real. My question is, what has Microsoft or Sony done to get this level of toxic loyalty? I don't know. Nova Red says, I'm glad that the last Microsoft is being exposed. Yeah, but some people don't think that way, though. Some people are like, oh, you're just bashing Xbox. Oh, you're just hating on Xbox. Blah, blah, blah. It says, it's like some should get fired at these points, Marlon. Nah, of course not. Let's see here. Let's see. So, wish we could get back to what we want and the games. Exactly. That's all I've been saying this whole time. But you know what people do? I tell you what people do. They unsubscribe. They get mad. They get defensive. They emailing me, donating money just to, cuss me out or whatever. I'm like, really? Is it that serious? Really? I don't know, man. I don't know. Matthew says, what's good, Marlon? Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all like the stream, share the stream, retweet the stream, guys. It helps us out to continue the show. If you guys want to see this show, let's go crazy with the likes, man. Subscribe. You know what I mean? Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. It says this question is for the chat as well. If the ABK deal goes through, where do you see the future of gaming? It's going to continue the way how it's been going. I mean, another acquisition. Look at the Bethesda acquisition. I mean, stuff's still staying the same. So, I mean, with this Activision Blizzard King deal going through, it's going to be the same. Yes, everybody, the Xbox fan base is going to rejoice. They're going to stop, they're going to stop holding the line and they're going to push forward. You know what I'm saying? With, oh my God, now we got Call of Duty on Game Pass. That's all it is, bro. But it's going to be the same thing. Microsoft is going to keep on doing what they've always been doing, not managing their studios correctly and not focusing on quality. And it's going to be the same broken mess over and over again. And until people say enough is enough. But right now, everybody is cheering on Xbox. Oh, yeah, Xbox. It says, make a good comment on an Xbox-centric channel. It's like talking to a brick wall. Exactly. It's just exactly. Yo, shout out to OG Gaming for the first donation of the month. The first donation of the entire month. Thank you so much, man. As you guys know that I am fan funded, so anything helps out the show. Anything helps out our channel and our community. So I appreciate it. OG Gaming with the $5 says Starfield controller and headset is fire. Like the design. Yeah, it does look good. It definitely does look good. It does look good. Oh, yeah. I saw that heat wave. I saw that, but I'm just waiting to see more and more on it first. It says, Marlon, what's the Sega and Xbox relationship? Basically, just they're gonna keep on having certain things that are tied exclusively to Game Pass, and Sega is just like, well, right now we're not looking to be purchased, we yet at least, but they're going to continue to work with Microsoft and work deals with Microsoft to bring stuff exclusively to Game Pass or whatever the case may be. He said, yeah, that's a good, he said, that's a good point. Out Marlon for Spider-Man. Do I get why they're all dropping the ball? I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's literally crazy right now. Who cares? Not me. What's up, man? How you doing? Appreciate the love. I said, Marlon, how did you get the ROG Ally to play PS games? It's via remote play. It's via remote play. He said, yeah, they care too much about a company who doesn't care about them. They might pretend they do, but we can see through it. Yeah, for sure. And I've said this numerous times, but what do? I don't get credit, man. What do? I get bashed in the midst of it. You know what I mean? I get bashed in the midst of it. Like, oh, Marlon is just hating on Xbox, and oh, here he goes, and this, and oh man, can you talk about something else? And that's how they get, bro. That's how they get. You know what I'm saying? Like, they get so overly like defensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Marlon is just hating. See, here he goes again. And this, I'm like, bro, this is what's being said. This is what's out there to the mass. Like, I don't understand. Like, you know, and it's just like, oh, you this, oh, you that. You're just hating on Xbox. You can't have an opinion. You can't have an opinion. He says game isn't dry right now. Synapse, a VR exclusive, is coming of July 4th. And so, yeah, a lot of people don't care about that, Johnny. A lot of people don't care about PSVR 2. Some people didn't even buy it. It says Hybrid Gamer says, hey, just join. What's in the title? Basically, Xbox fans are being paid by Microsoft. We had a World of Warcraft ex-dev literally coming out, clarifying some things on that because of how, you know, people have gotten so defensive and during this Xbox fans, during this whole ABK deal, and so overly positive on every single thing that came out of the ABK deal. So there's that, man. Let's see. It says gaming isn't dry. It says we need it says we had so many games this year, AAA and AA, indie for PS5 and Switch. Unless you have no job, there is no way you can say that there's nothing. That is true. That is true. But, you know, to each his own. People like what they like. Let's see here. Let's get back to some more questions. Super Titan says, hey, Marlon, I finally bought a gaming laptop. Oh, really? PC, I told you. Yeah. There's a lot of deals going on right now with Best Buy. And so you can get a PC if you want and stuff like that. Like any PC, any electronic, you know, is off, especially these laptops. They're on sale. Also, I went on ahead and upgraded the storage inside of the ROG Ally. Actually, I had to return the other ROG Ally that I had because I was having issues with I was having some issues with the analog and also with the right trigger. For some reason, after I brought it back, it seemed like there was some issues with Halo Infinite because I was playing Halo Infinite and for some reason, like the gun was just firing on its own. Turns out it's some type of glitch or bug or whatever the case may be. And let's just say the stuff with the ROG Ally right now is not the smoothest because Asus, they drop a 3.19 firmware update and it's actually decreasing performance with the games instead of upping the performance. And so there's a lot of stuff that's going on with the Ally right now. But I mean, for what you're getting for $700 performance wise, it is really, really good, especially paired up to a eGPU. It's pretty good. So there's that. Oh man, the month of July blessings is pouring in. All right, so that's the third donation of the month. That's the third donation of the month. I got to get to all of this. I got to get to all y'all questions. So he said that I told you that I bought and got instead a 12th generation MSI 8 gig 1080p 144 iCore, he said 512 SSD, buttery smooth. My man, happy for you. Happy you got a good machine. He says, Marlon, this deal should not go through because this will cause a chain reaction like Tencent to buy a large publisher or Microsoft buying more when it will stop, my G. Yeah, I mean, if this deal goes through, Microsoft is going to keep buying. They're going to keep buying until it's labeled as a monopoly. I'm just being real with you guys. But hey, he said no disrespect, but yeah, the past 5 streams you have been so much more articulated. He says with your words, and it's great to see. Keep it up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's see here. OG Gaming again says no companies cares about you, Microsoft or Sony. It's all business at the end of the day. That is true. But the Xbox fan base don't understand that. They don't understand that. I think they do understand. They just don't care. They just don't care. And they're so freaking defensive. It says anonymous boss with the $5 says salute Marlon 100. Oh man, we're starting off the month of July. Woo! Can we get the hype train for the membership? Oh man. Oh man. Yo, King Mo coming in. Make sure y'all like the stream, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I got to get to y'all quick. Shout outs to King Mo with the 10 gifted subs to start off the month of July. Can we go crazy with the gifted subs? Man, gifted subs is a thing now on YouTube. So if you feel led, you want to support our show, you love the show, and you can financially support, you can show some love, man. We all do appreciate you in the nation, man. Shout outs to King Mo with the 10 gifted sub. Every gifted member, make sure you go to the community tab where you'll find access to all your perks. Add me on PSN. I'll add you back. We'll chop it up. We'll get some games in. We have giveaways that are coming up. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Hey, let's go with that hype train for the month of July. Let's go. All right, let's get back into the huddle. My man Anonymous Boss says salute Marlon. I was blown away by Final Fantasy 16. Says I can't imagine how FF17 will turn out. Do you think that the devs are already thinking about the next game? Oh, for sure. They're always thinking about the next thing. Always thinking about the next thing for sure. Always thinking about the next thing. I see somebody ask me about something pertaining to the ROG Ally. So, was it Starfield, right? Somebody asked me something about the ROG Ally playing Starfield. Oh, yeah. Elaine asked, are you going to play Starfield on the ROG Ally or on the Series X? Well, the plan is to play it on the ROG Ally, you know, because now that if a lot of you guys don't already know, the ROG Ally is based off of Ryzen 7 processors, and it's the latest, you know, and it also has RDNA 3 architecture built into the APU. And so with Starfield, you know, having the AMD flavor going on, you know, it's definitely going to help out paired with a eGPU, that is. Once I get the eGPU in, then I will I'll let you guys know, and I'll show you guys the performance differences on there and everything, because I was really trying to debate whether I should just keep this whole keep the Ally, or should I just do a 4080 build. I was just kind of weighing my mind on that one. But shout outs to King Mo, man. Let's keep the gifted subs going, man. Yo, shout outs. Appreciate that. Solid Snake, what's up, man? Solid Snake, what's up? Moko says Xbots are a different breed for sure. It says like the one cousin who ate Elmer's glue as a kid. Oh man. It says give Asus a chance to iron out the kinks. It said they will make a difference. I hope so, because a lot of people have been returning it, you know, just for, you know, the sheer volume of stuff. Mighty, my man, says, hey Marlon, wishing you and your family a happy 4th of July weekend. My man, thank you so much. He says, are you getting the 4090? No, that's $2,000, man. I wish I had that type of money, and right now it's sold out. It is sold out. So right now in the eGPU form for the ROG Ally, they have a 3080 and they have the 6850 XT, which outperforms the 3080, and also because it has more RAM, more video RAM, but it outperforms the 3080. And so the 3080 has more video RAM, but for some reason the 6850 performs better, you know, than the 3080. And so there's that. But yeah, man. And then they have the 4090 in the eGPU form, which is way more expensive than a dedicated 4090, because 4090s are going for like $1,600, you know, $1,700 tops, depending on which variant you get, which third party one you get or whatever. The Founders Edition, I think, is going for $1,700. Now the eGPU 4090 is going for $2,000. So it's expensive, man. But you get some crazy performances, you know, with the 4090 paired up with the RG Ally. Richard says, give your flowers. This is a tactical nuke. Hey, shout outs. Shout outs, man. Shout outs. I appreciate the love. James says, he says, I got to add you after the stream. Happy to be a part of the nation. James, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the love. Make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all enjoying the stream, guys. Subscribe. Listen, man, keep the gifted subs going. Keep the super chats going. Again, guys, it helps us out. It helps out the show for us to continue to do what we do here. It says, I always use ASUS hardware for my builds. Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Solid 6 says, chilling, my brother. Happy to watch your stream. Says, just so hype. Marlon, love to be here, bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch the show, man, every single day. I love you guys. Cyber Ninja Gaming says, did you hear that the judge's son works for Microsoft? What? I said, those not matter if it's not the gaming division. It's still conflict of interest. I'm telling you, man, it's so much stuff going on, man. It's so much stuff going on. But hey, like I said, man, it's not surprising to me, man. It's not surprising to hear the stuff that I've been hearing. Like it's really not. He said, Marlon, you better off getting a laptop with a 4080. Now, listen to me. A 4080 laptop is about $2,600. I'm not joking. To get a 4080 laptop, I'm looking at well over the price of this, and paired up with the 6850, like $2,600. No joke. That's before taxes. For a 4080 laptop. Now, I wanted to do a 4080 bill strictly just for gaming, and that was already over $2,000. So it's way more expensive than the ROG Ally paired up to something like a 3080 or paired up to a 6850. I'm telling you, these computers are expensive, man. I was adding the 13 generation. I was at the 13 900K, you know, 13900K Intel, and then I was pairing it up with 32 gigs of RAM. I was pairing it up with a 1,000-watt Corsair power supply. I was pairing it up with the 4080, which is about $1,200, and I'm telling you, it's over $2,000 just for the desktop bill alone. So a laptop, even though there's a lot of sales and stuff like that going on right now, I'm telling you, you're looking at over $2,000 for a 4080 bill. It's expensive. This, the Ally is a way cheaper combo with the eGPU. You know, if you get a 6850, don't get the one for $1,300 that Amazon had. But if you can get an Ally, and if you can get the $800 GPU, eGPU, it's about $1,600. Where are you gonna find a computer that's going to give you 4K, literally, because there's a lot of games on here that can run at 4K 60, right? Where you're going to find a $1,600 computer that's going to give you 4K 60 across the board. And I'm talking about your whole setup. I'm talking about a monitor. I'm talking about your rig, you know, your standalone rig, you know, your tower, your motherboard, your CPU, your RAM, your power supply, you know what I'm saying? Like your SSD. I mean, you're gonna spend well over $2,000. So just keeping it a buck, man. I'm keeping it a buck. Oh, you say your brother gets paid by them? It says, I have an Asus gaming PC that I built. Oh, let's go. It says, bro, can you hook up the ROG Ally? Yep. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Let me show you guys. This right here will let you hook it up to your TV. So this right here, you see this? This will allow you to hook up the ROG Ally to your TV and charge the ROG Ally. This is a 65 watt charger that I had to buy separately. This allows you to hook it up to your monitor and use it as a PC, because essentially that's what it is. It's basically a portable PC. So if you're traveling, I mean, you're traveling the world, or you're just going to out of town or whatever, the ROG Ally comes in handy. Not only that, but I wind up getting this power bank right here. This Anker 140 watt. I got to show you guys all the stuff that I've gotten for the ROG Ally. Like, it's been crazy. This 140 watt Anker power bank. This is your best friend, because this charges the ROG Ally in like less than an hour, which is crazy, from 0 to like 100 very, very quickly. So this is your best friend. Plus I've gotten a 100 watt outlet, like brick outlet to charge this up like in record time. But I'm telling you, man, like when you get all the stuff paired up, like you have a decent PC gaming experience. Let's see here. All right. You said Montana Max says you said 4060 laptops are decent price, around 1200. Yeah, but 4060 laptops are not going to really give you 4K 60 performance, you know. I said, Marlon, are you trying to play Starfield on the series? Nope. I'm playing it on the Ally. I'm going to try it out on the Ally and see. But from what I've been hearing with the whole AMD partnership, and then having it paired up with the eGPU, I think it will run Starfield at least 1440p 60. You know what I'm saying? And that's good enough for me. 1440p, and that's what I wanted on Series X, was 1440p 60. Like, give me a 4K 30 and then also give me a 1440p 60 or dynamic 4K, whatever the case may be, at 60 FPS. I just need that 60. And if the Ally can give me that paired up with an eGPU, I'm good to go. That's it. I ain't got to sit here and spend $2,800 just to get some high-end freaking computer. Like, it's crazy. It says, with what I know, if I had money, I would still go with a high-end MacBook. It says, as everything just works without issues. Yeah, I feel you. I understand that, but Mac have their fair issues as well. It says, I don't know if Xbox get paid by Microsoft, but all infos and statements by Phil, Todd, and Bobby are very strange. Exactly. It's crazy. I mean, it's freaking crazy right now, man. It's a mess. That's what it is. It's a mess, you know. But hey, to each their own, man. You know, everybody wants to do what they want to do, man. Everybody wants to do what they want to do. Elaine says, Marlon, how would the ROG Ally run on its own? Oh, it does great. It does great, man. I play Halo at 120 FPS at like 1080p, maybe like medium to low settings. So it runs pretty good, and it runs some games at 4K, believe it or not. It says, Marlon, do you have any interest in Dragon Ball Budokai? Oh yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it when it was revealed, but I haven't seen anything else other than that. Richard, God bless, bro. Appreciate you. It says, I got my nice PC. It said that runs ultra high-end 60 smooth. What kind of bill you have, Jaden? It said just real life Village VR. It says, would you like COD? And nah, I'm good. I'm good on that one. It said, Marlon, you will see how Bethesda will spend you that money in the in-game shop and 1,000 DLC for 1,000 planets. It said the top companies need to get into the Magus's way with the aluminum and pure heatsink by itself. I mean, we'll see. He says, I'm playing Starfield on my PC. There you go, best dopest, my man. Let's see here. Brandon Jens, Ronan Johnson says, yo, sorry for coming in. So, oh no, you're good. We're just in the Q&A. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. If y'all just coming in, subscribe, all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys. Yes, sir. I said, Marlon says, what's up, man? Listen, I know it's been catching a lot of flack from fanboys. You just been stepping on toes, and the truth, don't let them dim your light. You speak the real. They get butthurt when negative. Oh, for sure. You already know, bro. You already know, man. You already know. It says, I'm planning on getting a 4070 laptop once it goes on sale. Check on Best Buy, Johnny. Check on Best Buy. There's a lot of 4070 laptops on sale right now. Check on Best Buy. And 4070 can do 4K. It can. I mean, with DLSS 3 and stuff, I think you should be fine. But yeah, you can get a 4070 laptop if you want. But this form factor, bro, I don't know, man. This form factor, what are you trying to spend though, Johnny? Like, how much money are you trying to spend on a laptop? This form factor though, bro, you can't beat this. Considering that, from what I'm hearing, that Valve is discontinuing the Steam Deck. So apparently they discontinued the Steam Deck altogether. But I'm telling you, the Ally, this form factor, being able to travel with something like this on the plane with a battery pack or something like that, I am telling you guys, you can't beat this versus a big old laptop. Come on, bro. A gaming laptop battery is going to last about, what, an hour? Maybe 2 hours max. You know what I'm saying? So it's on the level of this thing, but way smaller. And you have the functionalities of having a PC setup paired up with the eGPU. So I'm just saying, bro, this is basically the future, like future proofing, because this thing is based off the RDNA 3 architecture. And so I'm just saying, like, you can't beat this form factor, bro, versus a big old laptop that you got to be carrying around and this and that. But I'm just saying. How much is it, Dragon King, to update your pavilion? That's what I would ask. How much is it to upgrade your pavilion? It said also, I really want Nixie's studio to remaster Killzone. The lack of I know. Apparently, we got some updates about that though, saying that Sony Nixie's, they're working on remasters and stuff like that, and also new stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see here. It says also, I really want. Let me see. It says, Marlon, you tried running games at 60 FPS, 4K Ultra on the ROG Ally. Well, the screen is 1080p. So the only way to do that is if I dock it and put it on the TV, right? Or on my monitor or whatever. So the only way you're gonna get 1440p is when you dock it, or 4K. So you can do all that when it's docked on a 4K TV, but on the handheld itself, on the screen is only 1080p. So you dock it, and then you could go all the way up to 4K. $1,800. So I'd rather get a laptop for a bigger screen and use it for use of DualSense. I respect that. Well, I'm pretty sure for $1,800 you can get something, man. Yeah, 4070. Let me see right now. Let me give you a little heads up on what you're looking down the barrel of right now. Give me a second. Make sure y'all like the stream for me. Let me see. 4th of July sale going on. 4070 laptop. That's what you say you want? Well, yeah, you can get one for $1,800 right now, bro. There's a Lenovo 13 gen processor. Yeah, with a so $1,800. This is not bad. It's not bad at all. So I mean, you could go with this one, man. The Legion, Lenovo Legion, $1,800. It's $2,000, over $2,000, but originally, but there it is right there. Go check it out. Go check it out. Go check it out. Let's see here. Any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions? Let me know if you have any more questions or any concerns or anything like that. If not, appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all like the stream, share the stream, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for the love. Yeah, man. So yeah, there's a 4070, but remember with 4070, you're gonna do 1440p. It's a 1440p, you know, machine. I mean, you can do some 4K on it, but yeah, it's more geared towards 1440p. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can find something, but you ain't gonna find no 4080 laptop for no $1,800. Like, that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen. He says, is Marlon an Xbox hater? Yeah, okay. All right, any more thing? Anything else? Oh, you didn't see that one? All right, hopefully that helped. It says the lack of FPS is on PS5 is killing us, and Marlon, I hate it to do, agree or not. It says at this point, it says I want Halo on PS5 because of it. I know, man. I know. Well, Sony, I don't know what Sony doing, bro. I've been raising concerns about this stuff, and I don't know what's happening. I really don't know, honestly. It says I got an HP laptop, so I'll be playing Starfield on Laugh Out Loud. What? Xbox. If I'm streaming on Twitch, not today. Nope, not today. He said Marlon is an Xbox hater. He says with... Yeah, I'm an Xbox hater, but I have Xboxes sitting in the background. Yeah. You can't do no wrong, man. That's what I say about these Xbots. You know, you start calling these companies out and you're labeled as a hater. You know what I'm saying? A hater. There's nothing to hate on when it comes to Xbox because the reality is the reality. So I don't care what nobody say. Oh, okay, Google Eyes. It says I can sign up for Game Pass and play Starfield on my phone. Hey, you know what's funny? You know what's funny though? Eric, what's up, man? You know what's funny? That is true. It's a true. You can play. You can play. Yo, Eric, thank you so much for the $10. Yo. Thank you so much for the $10. Eric, I didn't even see this 18 minutes ago. Thank you so much for the Cash App $10. I appreciate it, man. Every little bit counts for helping out our show. Thank you so much for the $10 Cash App. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. So yeah, man, you can literally play Starfield on your phone. No joke. I mean, people are crying about the screen being small. Look at the Switch. I don't understand. People are crying about the ROG Ally screen being small. Look at the Switch. The screen is about the same size. But really and truly, you literally can play. You know what I'm saying? You literally can play Starfield on here. Like, you literally can. So it's just saying, you can play Starfield on your TV, wherever, on your iPad or whatever. Bruno, I'm doing great, bro. He said, bro, has a AMD Ryzen 5 3500 6-core processor with 16 gigs of RAM. That's what's up. That's what's up. He says, you might have 60 FPS playing Starfield on your phone. That's true. That is true. He said, Marlon, why don't you talk about Sony stick drift problem? Oh, I've called them out numerous times on the stick drift. When I was trying to get rid of my other PS5, like GameStop hooked up the controller to a stick drift machine, and a lot of the controllers, a lot of the dual senses were stick drifting, just like the Joy-Cons on the Switch. The wifey is in the building. Shout out to the wifey. The 67 XT shows how a PS5 Pro or a new Xbox could happen. Yeah. You talking about that? What's it? The 6900? Is it 6900? Let me see. Is it 6900? Let me see. No. That 7900 XT, bro, is a beast. Isn't it on the level of a 4080 or no 4090? It's on the level of a 4090. It's on a 4090. Man, that 7900 XT is a beast, boy. Yeah, that's 7900. Now, that's on the level of a 4090. You know what I'm saying? That 7900 XT, now that's a graphics card for you. I mean, the value per dollar, it's obviously cheaper than the 4090, but man, that 7900, man, is a beast. He says, you don't play enough to find out. Laugh out loud. Ta! Oh, he says Xbox has the same stick drift problems. Oh, yeah, they do. I said, Marlon, will you do a video of explaining how to get the PS5 games to work on the ROG? If we get enough people on it, then I'll drop something on it. He said that the NVIDIA RTX 3090 with 24 gigs of VRAM is good GPU. Oh, yeah, it is. People have just slept on it. Oh, my God, bro. What? This man said I'm a weirdo. Wait, I didn't see that comment. I'm so busy trying to look at proper comments. He said, Marlon, why? Okay, what did he say? He says, yes, they get in a lawsuit because of that. Where did he say that at? I don't see that comment. I really don't see that comment. I said, did you say earlier 6500 runs better than a 3080? 6500, 6850, bro. Yeah, there's a lot of games where it actually outperforms the 3080. He said no, he doesn't. All his video all about is crapping on Xbox and praise Sony like they're perfect. This guy's a weirdo. Get 0 girls. Oh my God of mercy. I can't. God bless that man, Danny, bro. God bless that man, bro. You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, I can't, bro. I can't. This man said I get no girls, bruh. First of all, I don't need no girls, bruh. I'm married, bro. I don't need no girls, okay? I'm good. You know what I mean? And then second of all, I know you don't watch my streams because you sit there saying, oh, you're just crapping on Xbox and praising Sony. What? Whatever, man. Here we go with the fanboy nonsense again. I don't have time for that. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's where you see where the toxicness come from. Everything was just fine. Everything was just fine. We just chilling, talking about PCs and different bills. Now it results to, oh, he don't get no girls, and he just crapping on Microsoft and pro Sony. Whatever, dog. I don't care. It's all good, man. It's all good. Hard. Go hard. It's all good. You don't got to explain yourself to nobody. It is what it is. It's just funny to me, bro. I don't have time for this nonsense, bro. I don't have time for this nonsense. I really, really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just people are so freaking toxic, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I've tried to be level-headed this entire stream, you know, and it's like people don't like when I rant. People don't like when I'm high energy. So most of the times I get on stream and I'm just like low key. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, I don't know, man. It's like, dang if you do, dang if you don't. If you're not high freaking energy, bro. Yeah, exactly, Killer. Exactly. He says in 2023, Marlon doesn't get girls, but married and had a new baby. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, Marlon this and Marlon ain't that. Like, come on, man. Get out of here, bro. It's all good, though, man. It's all good. He said Marlon was crapping on Sony after the Abysmal game show. Exactly. And for a legit reason. And I wouldn't say crapping. I would say calling them out. Like, Sony, what the heck was that? You say... Yo, Elaine is funny. Elaine is like, listen, ignore that bot. Ignore that paid bot. Oh, yeah, the PlayStation and Xbox community is so toxic. No joke. Yep. That's why I stay off of Twitter, man. I stay off of Twitter as much as I can. The only reason why I go on Twitter is because of the show. So I can get all my information and everything. Keep voting, guys. Make sure y'all subscribe if you're brand new. Share the stream, guys. Hit the like button. It helps us out. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Happy July. Appreciate y'all. Keep the questions coming. Keep the stream going, guys. We want YouTube to know that we're still live. We're still here. Phil says, Marlon, I have a 40. Man, can I have that 4090, bruh? Yeah, right. In my dreams. I can't even afford a 4090. Man, I wish I had a 4090. I have a 3090 in this rig that I'm streaming on. But that 4090 is so much better. I said, Marlon, I have a 4090 going to play Starfield. I can't say. You know what? Let me hold all my feelings on that one. Boy, you living good, Phil. You living good. You say you're going to be playing Starfield on your PC and Series X. You say, see how the difference is and how it plays out. Man, my man is eating good with that 4090, boy. It's all good, though, man. Don't worry about that negativity, man. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you come on stream and you're just positive and, you know, positive energy and stuff like that, it's just like, it don't make a difference, right? But when you're high energy and you calling these companies out, oh, you this, Marlon that, Marlon this, Marlon that. It's like, oh my God, he's a Sony fanboy, isn't it? I don't have time for this. He said, don't mind these childish fanboys. Say they just want a reaction out of. It's true. It's true, man. It's true. Say haters gonna hate. He says love. He says lover. He says gotta love. He says I don't even want none of the above. He says I'm gonna. George, my man, appreciate that. He said to be fair, old models controllers bought. This is Amazon. I said other series controllers are blue or pink. Okay. It says I just finished my ROG Strix. It says 4090 build. How much money did you spend on that, Techie? Man, boy, y'all boys got money. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Y'all boys got that money. I wish I could get a 4090. I wish I could get a 4090 because, boy, we'll be nice right now. I would have a dedicated. That's my goal, though. Besides the ROG Ally, I would want to have a dedicated, you know, PC, like PC just strictly for gaming, just gaming only. It's a really aggressive community, and I witness Xbox fans really. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, like, but you know what's funny though? On a pro Xbox channel, is like you can't be. I don't even know how to say it. I don't even know how to say it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't even know how to say it. It's like if you're a pro Xbox channel, and you're not just 100% positive all the time, or you're not calling the companies out all the time, then your channel will grow, right? Because people are like, oh, well, so-and-so is so positive on every single thing and so-and-so this. But the minute you start calling these companies out, oh, man, you a fraud, you this, you that. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like you're not allowed to have any opinions or anything like that. You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't know. Oh, yeah. If you get critical about Xbox or anything, nope, can't do that. It said, to be honest, Sony showcase was okay. But it says, overall, I was happy. The Upload VR showcase showed me the life of the PSVR 2. Will be nice, my man. Good vibes, VR, my man. Shout outs. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Appreciate you guys, man. He says, I don't know why people hate so much. I love my PS5 and my Series X. My man, Phil. He says, free Game Pass to those that get Marlon capping. Here we go. Here we go. So that's why I say you can't win. Marvin, what's up, my G? Blessing us with your presence. What's up, man? How you doing? Shout outs, bro. Thank you for the love. Hey, come in with your questions, guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? He said, bro, will you be getting Switch 2 when it comes? Oh, for sure. For sure. For sure. He said, hey, Marlon, the computer cost me $749. Oh, wow. Oh, nice. Wait, let me see something. Hold on, let me see something. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me check something real quick. Hold on. Let me see something. What is Starfield recommended PC specs? Okay. So it says right here, recommended system requirements for Starfield is a Ryzen 5 3600X. What? A Ryzen 5 3600X i5, okay, with 16 gigs of RAM. An AMD Radeon RX 6800 XT. So the card that I have, well, the one, I think, was it the 6950 or 6850, right? Is it the 6850? So the card that I'm getting for the ROG Ally will be able to do Starfield. That's what I'm saying. 6800 XT or a RTX 2080, bro. We're in 40 series now. So really, and what is a Series X, right? A Series X is on par with a 2070 Super or a 2080 a 2080. So there's that. You know what I mean? So you don't necessarily need a whole lot to run Starfield. Like, you don't need a whole lot. Just a 2080. You don't really need, especially when you have DLSS and all that type of stuff. So you really you really don't really need a whole lot to run Starfield. Just a 2080 or a 6800 XT. So I mean, and this thing is far way more powerful, you know what I'm saying, than a 2080. So I'm just saying. You say you can't criticize a thing on Xbox channel. It's what we call it. It says an Xbot between them on their channels. It shows on the other. And if yeah, exactly. Positive though. Exactly. Bro, it's crazy. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Dang if you do, dang if you don't. Said, bro, Marlon, bro, I went to GameStop on Friday, and bro, I've seen 2 Series X and S and a Tab and 1 S. Oh, really? So you saw 2 Series X and 1 S. Wow. He says, I'm pretty sure the recommended specs target 1080p resolution if you want to play 1440p. Then you need a better GPU. For sure. Most definitely. But there's nothing wrong with 1440p though. Like I said, I think 1440p is the sweet spot. in general. It says for my PC bills, I had to sell everything I had, every little thing. It said done service 3 to 5 hours a day morning. Okay, got you. He said Go Hard said, hey Marlon, do you think the Red Dead remaster? I hope so. I really hope so. It was re-rated in Korea, so I hope so. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Hit that share button. Let's get it. It says I'm sure a 5700 can hit 1440p. I mean, it seemed like it. It seemed like it. I mean, at this point, man, I feel like if you at least have a 3080, you should be good. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you should be good for a while. But everybody wants to get a 40,000 series card because of the new architecture. So I understand that. Exactly, at a 15 FPS. But what good is that good vibe? What good is that? You know, playing that at 15 FPS. What good is that? You know what I'm saying? What good is that? He says, what's the craziness for today? You see the title of the joint. Make sure you guys keep voting. We got 452 votes. Keep voting. Subscribe if you're brand new. All that good stuff. He says, how much would a Starfield PC cost? You can get a 2080 computer for like under $1,000. To be honest, yeah, you can get a 2080 computer under $1,000. So, because a 2080 right now costs what, like $200, maybe $250 or less for a 2080. I mean, if you're trying to play at recommended, like maybe 1440p or whatever, you know, then you should be good. And then plus with DLSS, you know, you'd be really, really good. It says 4K was like this. It said, then we want to talk about PS5 Pro. It says 4 gigabyte of VRAM. Would that be enough for No, that's very low. That's way too low. You need at least, I'll say honestly, man, you need at least 8. You need at least 8 for everything to run, you know, at least decent. Preferably 12. Preferably 12. You know what I'm saying? You need at least 12. But I would say 8, you know, you can get away with 8, but preferably 12. Techi says 12. Yep, exactly. Said 12 for textures to load, right? Exactly. So you need at least 12. You know, 12, you know. And a lot, the 4070, that's 12. Wait, the 4070 is 12, right? Yeah, the 4070 is 12. Unless you're getting up to like a 4080, which is like what, 16, and then you get up to a 4090, which is like 24 gigs of VRAM, which is just like an overkill at that point. Oh, for sure, a 1650, yeah, most definitely. At least upgrade to at least a 2080 or something like that. You know, that'd be a big upgrade from a 1650, because a 1650 is basically 1080p. It says Redfall still without performance mode. Yep, on consoles. It says waiting for a check from Microsoft for buy a Series X. Definitely should be getting $250. Oh, Microsoft is gonna be paying you, huh? Said this is all straight up foreign language to me. Hey, Microsoft is paying you big money, huh? Actually, the graphics card that's inside of the ROG Ally can go up to 8 gigs of VRAM. So it's by default, it's at 4 gigs of VRAM, but it can, with the newest update, it can go up to 8 gigs of VRAM, which is pretty good, for a handheld. Of course, I'm hyped for Spider-Man 2, bro. You already know that's day one, baby. Spider-Man 2. I've always loved Spider-Man, even beyond the games, bro. You waiting for that big check, huh, Joseph? Joseph Thierry, bro. That's the homie right there. Big money. Big money, man. You don't need no check from Microsoft when you big money. It says you have nice. It says Game Pass is a no-brainer. I mean, if you have a PC, Game Pass is pretty much a no-brainer. It says what power bank you have for your ROG Ally right here. I should really do a video showing off all the stuff that I got for the Ally. But this is the Anker 737 power bank right here. It's pretty good. It's a beast. 140 watt. Man, this charges up the Ally in like record times, like literally in like about an hour and a half tops from 0 to full charge. So this is really, really good. And then anything you hook up on this thing, it's a beast. It's a beast. It's literally a beast. Let's see here. It says, I know this is you haven't, this is change the BIOS for the GPU. Well, you can change the BIOS. I mean, you can if you want. It said, which means just 3060, 3080 as hardware is disabled. I mean, that could be a possibility as well. So Marlon, are you expecting Starfield's for sure. Most definitely. 1440p 60. Most definitely on the ROG Ally. Paired up with the 6850. Most definitely. Easily. And especially with FSR2. Oh. Woo, probably even higher FPS. I'm good at 1440p 60. As long as I'm getting 60, bro, I'm good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Now, if you want 4K 60, that's a whole different ball game with a game like that. Then you're going to have to really get some serious hardware. But I'm not going to stress about hardware right now. I'm not. I don't have the money and the means for it right now. So the goal is 60 FPS for Starfield. So if I'm playing it at 1440p, then I'm good. Let's see here. It says the charger looks awesome. Yes, it is. It says you don't need more than 60 FPS for a single player game. Exactly. I'm good at 60, bro. I'm good. And that's not even counting FSR2. That's not even counting FSR2 in the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? That's not even counting that. You know? So there's that. What's up, D? What's going on? Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Like the stream if you're enjoying the stream, hanging out, talking. Appreciate you guys, man. Love you guys. Thank y'all so much for your time. Time is something we can't get back, and you guys are chilling in here with me, talking to me. So appreciate you guys. Thank y'all. It says, I'm being lazy. What is the price for the charger? Want to grab it? Oh, you talking about this? $64. $64. I think it's a good charger because you can use it for other stuff. You don't have to use it just for the Ally. If you want something to kind of project what's on your tablet or whatever onto the television, as long as it has an HDMI output, you can plug the HDMI in here, and then you can use like a mouse or a keyboard in here, 2-in-1 preferably. I think that would be dope. And then you can actually plug it in here as well. So there you go. So $64. You can pick it up at Best Buy. It says it's called ROG Gaming charger dock, and it comes with a built-in 65 watt brick. You know what I mean? It's $64 for it. It says, I'm not sure Nintendo named the console Switch 2. Who knows? Yeah, because I mean that's like the Wii U situation all over again. But who knows, right? I mean, there's that, right? So there's that. Says my wife is looking at this and can kill me. So when I tell her I want to build a PC, oh man, he says, man, y'all tripping. Xbox got Elden Ring Game of the Year. Yeah, you dog all right. You dog all right. You dog. Got Elden Ring, boy. Yeah, you got. He says why you got. Nola says why you got feeling so lonely, Microsoft. Man, this man said that was funny though. That man is funny as heck. I can't with this man, bruh. I said bought a Series X recently. Finally tried Game Pass and Xbox generation. Is nice to have both consoles. It says since both have their own deals on games, has wanted to get into Dark Souls, and Xbox had a sale. Nice. Yeah, there's sales going around on Steam right now. There's sales going around on Epic. I mean, there's sales everywhere. Everywhere. You know. It says the only Xbox. This is the only Xbox exclusive is the Edge browser. I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro. It says, Marlon, do you think that the deal will go through though? I mean, as it sits right now, it is a possibility. It is a possibility, but man, I don't know, man. I mean, with all the stuff that's actually going on right now, with the battle with the FTC and Microsoft, and I mean, it's a possibility, man. Anything is possible, you know. I said devs are leaving Xbox Game Pass boat. Oh man, you guys are funny, man. I appreciate every one of you guys, man. Thank y'all for the love, man. Thank y'all for the love. I can't stress it enough, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, guys. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? If not, I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for the love and for the support, man, for watching the stream, liking the stream. We're going to see if things heat up a bit for we're going to see if things heats up a bit for next week, right? I know 4th of July is coming up. So we're going to see if things starting to heat up and things like that for next week. Because right now it's kind of trickling down in terms of news. There's not really a lot of news going around and stuff like that. You know, obviously, you know, we're in the month of July now. So let's hope that, you know, the heat can be turned up a bit. Team Samurai, what's up, man? How you doing? Appreciate the love, man. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Mick Sean, don't worry about that nonsense. You know how people are, man. You say you're watching the stream on your Series S. Thank you so much for the love, man. I appreciate that. Oh, Joseph, she's doing great. She's doing great. She's doing great, man. She's growing. She's growing. She's doing great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. After this, I'm just going to see what she's up to and everything. He says, but for gaming, I play on PS5. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, Ray Moods. Make sure you subscribe, guys, if you're brand new to the channel. Make sure you also hit that like button because it helps out the algorithm and it helps out our channel so that our streams could get noticed. All right. So appreciate you guys, man. Retweet the stream if you're out on Twitter. Spread the word about the channel. I love y'all. And let's keep it gaming, man. And hopefully this week can bring us some solid news and everything. I love y'all. Be blessed. Be easy. And as usual, like the great Etika would say, please have yourself a great one. I love y'all. Be blessed. Be easy. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Let's keep it gaming, man. I love y'all. Peace. We out.